Hey guys, how we doing? Good morning. So we're back out here at Stillhouse Hollow Lake. We're going to attempt to do part 2 or part deuce. Deuce means 2. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what kind of skies we're working with. Yesterday, right before we started to film the park area, started pouring down rain. So the idea today is to do the walk along the beach area. And we will see if we can get this in before it rains. I think it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but I'm going to turn the camera around. Let you see here. We'll do a little. There's a spot of clear skies there, but kind of still cloudy. But it's still early. It's only about 8:30, almost. Well, I should say it's about 8:40. I think that's what it was. But we're going to head down to the beach area, and we'll just walk along the beach. And we will do a lot of our stand still, keep quiet, and listen to sounds of nature. Get my hat on again, my Navy retired hat. If we see anybody, we will avoid them, like we always do. But yeah, so let's head on down. I'll flip the camera around because you don't really like to see me, I guess. I don't know, maybe you do. But this is the start of the beach area / swimming area. So we'll go down here. Again, I do keep my eyes on the ground when I haven't ever been someplace. If it's a little shaky, it's a little windy this morning. Hope everybody can hear me. I have that same setup as I did yesterday. So we're going to, this says no lifeguard, swim at your own risk. No glass containers, no pets. It means on the swimming area. We'll come over here. There's a volleyball court. There was somebody just right there in that big open spot of water. They were fishing, they just took off. So we'll walk around this way. How's that? I do have a sweatshirt on, hooded sweatshirt. Like I said, it's a little windy, a little chilly this morning. But as you can see, a lot of area here. So got a boat that's coming into shore, pretty close to shore. It looks like he's going to beach his boat. We'll come down here. I'll show you something I saw yesterday when I was down here. What the heck is he doing? Oh, he's probably going to use the toilet. Maybe. I don't know. I did see a snake on the road coming in as I was driving in. And I'm probably not right, but it looked like a coral snake. I do know that I hit it with my tire, and I think I killed it. Not on purpose. I didn't purposely swerve to hit it. It was slithering across the road, and I guess I hit it. So apparently I killed it. I think it was a coral snake. I drove around and looked at it again. But so this is the swimming area, and like I said, that's what our skies look like. So we're gonna, I guess you can like go in the water right there. I'm not sure I would, but this area right here was blocked off specifically for swimming. There's a boat that I guess beached itself on. So if you see this tree, when I came out yesterday, it was filled up with birds. So apparently they like to hang out there. So we're gonna walk along the beach like this. There's a picnic area here, but you can't use it because of the COVID. But all of those, again, are little picnic tables with awnings. What the heck is, oh, that's just foam. I was like, is that ice? No, it's not ice. They get, the foam churns up. So I'm not really sure what this guy with the boat is doing. There's a shoe. But yeah, this is the swim area. These are the swim buoys are out there. The yellow, I don't know if you see it, but the yellow marker is they have it kind of buoyed off. So you're supposed to be able, oh, he's fishing or peeing or something. I don't know what the heck he's doing. That seems kind of odd. So we'll come back up this way. And all this is like a gravel bar. You can, it's just gravel. So we'll come up here, we'll show you everything up here. It's pretty similar to most parks. It has the picnic benches with the awnings. And then there's the bathrooms. But I wanted to show you something on the other side of the bathroom. Excuse me. Excuse me. Had a Monster in it, Monster drink. I wouldn't say it didn't go down well. It went down well, but it's trying to come back up apparently. Here's a bulletin board. Life jacket, you know, it just gives you the rules and regulations. So we'll come back up here. But yeah, here's a little picnic table with an awning. And then these are the bathrooms. I'm not going to show you the bathrooms. Everybody's seen a bathroom. Everybody knows what a bathroom looks like. There is a water faucet there. But it's what's on the other side of the bathroom. That's what I want to show you. I do have my boots on again. Let's see here. Okay, so this is the parking area. One of them, okay? No cars there. You come in here. My car over there. But this is what it says. It says, stay safe. Visitors must adhere to the CDC face covering and 6-foot social distancing guidelines. Stay clean. Our restrooms and recreation facilities are periodically cleaned but not disinfected. Stay apart. Gatherings in group larger than 5 are prohibited. Be safe, be courteous, and enjoy your visit. So that's, if anybody wonders, I think I said it earlier in the video, I had somebody ask, how am I getting away with this coming into these parks? And that's the rules that this park is going by. Now, do I have a mask on? No, but I'm not around anybody. And also, there is nobody here. So this is there's a basketball court there. So you can play basketball. Yeah, I'm not real sure what that guy's doing with the boat. There's another volleyball court here. So we're gonna just walk on down this way. And like I said, it's pretty much the same. It's just a different setup. You know, it's just a different setup as to where the awnings and everything are. But since I did the marina yesterday, there's some sun coming out. I figured I would show you the park area. And again, swim area. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be sitting there or not. I don't know, but nobody's here. I'm the only one parked here. So, keep an eye out for any wildlife. Looks like somebody hadn't seen any trucks for the park trucks or security. when I walked past, or when I drove past the entrance, I stopped. There was nobody sitting in the check stand, so I read everything and I drove past. So I'm not saying that's practice, normal practice. Okay, so we're gonna come down to the beach again. It looks like it got a little wet here. So this is like the beach area. You can walk this whole thing. But we're gonna walk around. And again, we will, as soon as I get to a spot where I like, we'll do the whole I'll shut up and let you listen to the sounds of nature. But here's the awnings with the little tables. A lot of trash, well, but there in the background, way back over about there. That's another, it looks like part of the dam or the roadway. So each awning has its own little fire pit. There's a spot for parking. We'll just keep walking. Again, hope everybody can hear me. It is a little windy, so I do have this right underneath my chin area. So I'm hoping everybody can hear me. So here's another one of those, I guess it's a carp or a buffalo carp or something, but it's all, people, I guess they're not very good to eat or something, because I've seen a lot of people that they catch them and I guess they leave them, or I don't think they eat them. So right here on the beach, you can see where they put in bricks to keep it, I guess, from washing out, would be my guess. And it goes all along. But again, here's some more, couple more parking spots. Ooh, strong smell of dead fish. Probably that carp or whatever. So yeah, this looks like it goes all along. I think this was to keep the beach from washing out. But here's some driftwood. I think I said it in the last video, the one for the marina. The driftwood makes for great photos. Come down, take a nice picture of a piece of driftwood that's washed up on shore, and turn it black and white. So this will show you. I just now saw this. This may be why. At one point, I think this whole place flooded, possibly, or something. Some animal got a hold of this fish and drug it up here, because that's how far we are away from the water. So I'm thinking they dragged it or drug it all the way up there. But yeah, just a nice, some more spots to sit. But like I said, I'm the only one here besides this boat over there, and I'm not real sure what the heck he's doing. So we'll keep walking. There's it's just here's, good Lord, here's another one. And that's what I mean, I don't know. Yeah, here's another one. I guess people catch them and just leave them there. They just, I don't know. I'm not sure if you wouldn't release them, or I don't know. There's another one coming up. And you can tell that they're different stages of decomposition as to, you know, when you look at them. Some are totally eaten away, some are not. So let's say we get off that subject. We'll turn to a different subject. Goodness me, that one's pretty big. I mean, they are pretty big animal. They're pretty big fish, so they can get pretty big. So there's some birds flying around up there. We're going to come up to a major. This is another major little major hub where you can do a lot of picnicking. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 picnic areas, bathroom. So yeah. Again, this is Stillhouse Hollow Lake. This is the other half. This is, I think from the marina to where I'm at is a mile drive. So it's not very far. You could not, I was going to try to walk it yesterday. I didn't think I could walk it because I thought it was too far. So, nice lake. Yeah, here's some more of those blocks. So that would be my guess, is they did that so this area here, right here, would not wash away, or it would not come up this far. I mean, unless it absolutely just floods. But we're going to come down, and in the far distance you can see the dam, that Stillhouse Hollow Dam. There were a couple people on boats fishing this morning. I did go check out the boat ramp and the marina. There was a couple people in boats getting ready to haul ass and take out of there. There was a couple that were getting their fishing rods out. They were going to go fishing. So here's what it looks like from pretty much we're almost at the back, the farthest point in. So I guess you would call this the back area of the park. Yeah, we're gonna have sun. That's good. Sun, sun, sun. Come out wherever you are. There it is. Nice. Okay. So this right here, I would call the absolute back. This is the closest to the water. And then if you look, see all these picnic tables. Right up there is a bathroom. That's the bathroom. That's the other second bathroom. Okay. All these empty picnic tables, and normally, if we hadn't had the COVID-19, about this time of year they would be packed on weekends or even weekdays. Somebody's draws. We're gonna keep walking along the beach side. We're gonna go walk over there. That's about where it stops, and we're gonna walk up to the pavilion. You know what a pavilion looks like, but we're gonna show you that. So here's a small piece of driftwood, nothing major. So we'll keep walking. We're getting a little, I mean, the water is a little choppy this morning. I mean, probably not if you're in a bass boat or something like that, but if you're in a little kayak or you're just in a little boat, a little John boat, probably a little choppy. But yeah, so here's the picnic tables. So we'll just keep walking along here. If we see anything neat, we will, oh yeah, there's the sun. Yeah. Not much wind this morning, that's good. Should be able to hear me pretty well. So if you haven't seen any of the other videos I've made about parks in my area of Texas, I encourage you to go watch some of those. We did the one yesterday for Stillhouse Hollow. We'll call that part one. We called that part one. This will be part two. This will be Stillhouse Hollow Park. So I think what we're going to do now is the old, on the count of three, I'll shut up and let you listen to the sounds of nature. 1, 3. So right beyond there is the boat dock. Looks like somebody's coming down in a vehicle. Here's another one of those buffalo carp, I guess, or just carp in general, I'm not sure. Pretty big scales on it, if you can see. That's a scale. But it looks like the water got up this far. So it's a little wet here. I do have my boots on, so if I just had my shoes on, I probably wouldn't have just done that. Again, if you bring your DSLR camera down, slow the shutter speed down, get on the ground, like next level with the water coming in. Slow your shutter speed down. Focus on that plant there, or that little bush. Take a photo. It will blur the whole water, and you will have the plant in perfect. It'll be clear, crystal clear as a picture, and it will look really neat because the water will look like it's glass almost. So we're going to walk as far as we can over to the shoreline here, and then we're going to head up. We're going to take a left and go up. Excuse me. Okay, so here, there's another. This one looks somewhat brand new. It almost looks like people catch them and just leave them. Not sure why. I guess they're not edible. Could be an invasive species. I don't know. I just think that's kind of wrong to catch them and just leave them. But here's the edge. It's about as far as we can go along the shoreline. I'd say shoreline. It doesn't really look like much of a shoreline, but you can walk along it. And if you'll notice, there's like these bricks and then there's plastic underneath. So that is definitely what that is for, is to keep the shore from washing away. That's why they do that. So we're gonna come all the way over to the corner and then we're gonna go up towards the pavilion. So this is what I wanted to try to do yesterday, was walk around from like there, come around this way, but you can't. As you can see, it's very overgrown and there's not a whole lot of trails, and I'm not going to risk it. Okay, we're going to do the whole keep quiet, sounds of nature thing. Okay, we're gonna walk up this way. So this is another parking area up here. And as you can see, or may not be able to see, I'm pretty sure you can see it, those two gates are closed for parking. I read you what the instruction by the bathroom said. Okay, so here's another parking area. This is a pavilion. This is where you would have to reserve this. You have to reserve this pavilion if you want to use it. We can walk up in there. Here's a nice piece of driftwood. So I would probably, should have brought the camera. I would probably take a picture of that by itself, kind of isolate a part of it. Excuse me. Maybe like right there, isolate that, blow that up, turn that black and white, and print it out. Here, like I said, this is the pavilion. Everybody's seen what a pavilion looks like. We're gonna come over here because there's something I want to show you. So on the other side of this, there's another volleyball course. Or a court, it looks like, or a badminton court. I think you can probably use it for either. But if you come over here, there is a small bridge. We've seen this bridge before at Lions Park. We've seen this bridge, this style of bridge, at Lions Park in Temple, Texas. Also, we've seen this style bridge at Miller Park in Temple, Texas. If you haven't seen those videos, go to my channel, look up Miller Park, Lions Park. I have videos on that, and I show you these type of bridges. It's just a little bridge that goes over a little creek area. But pretty nice. Here's who made it, or it's the tag. But it's a great place to sit and look. Do kind of a looking pano thing. So there's that car up there. They just used the restroom. So this goes all the way around, but we're not going to go that way. We're going to come back down. And as you can see, there's it's a path, but it has not been well kept. So we're going to come over here. We're walk along this road area. We're gonna come this way, and then we're gonna go back down by the, here's some Horseshoe Pit. That's the first time I've seen Horseshoe Pits. My apologies. Maybe have something stuck in my throat, but yeah. So I haven't seen these before on any park that I've been at. We're gonna come back down. And we'll just keep showing you. There in the background is the dam, or in the not too far away from us. So I think this body of land right in front of us is a little island, because you can run your boat all the way around it. So it's just a little island. So what we're going to do is we're going to come this way. Going to cut across the grass here. Always keeping an eye out for any nature. So if it's kind of shaky, I have the camera pointed towards the water, and I'm looking at the ground. So not real sure what the camera's doing right now. See some deer scat. So I imagine the deer hang out here at night right before time to go to, or they may even bed down here. It's probably a safe place for them. So here we are, we're back about, not where we started, but this is one of the major picnic areas. There's the bathroom up there. Again, I won't show you what that looks like. Everybody's seen one. So not a whole lot different as far as what it looks like, but just a different place. So if you want to go fishing, you can come down here and go fishing. I showed in the video yesterday, you pay a certain amount and you can go fishing apparently on the docks. Here's some more of those scales, I guess from the carp. I'm not going to touch them. They look kind of cool. Almost look like glasses, like lenses. So here is a close-up of the awning, picnic table, and like I said, each one has its own barbecue pit. Excuse me. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to walk for a ways, and I'm just going to shut up. So you'll get to hear nature. Excuse me. So yeah, I think that right there is an island, because you can go all the way around it. So we're gonna head back to the car. And I apologize. I was trying to clear my throat, and it seems like I have something stuck in it. Still not sure what that boat is doing. And now I don't even see anybody in it. And earlier it looked like he was putting on some waterproof pants. So we'll head back towards the car. Yeah, it's one big fish. I'm gonna say that's a carp. Anybody knows exactly what that is, if it's a buffalo carp or just a plain old carp, or you know what it is, let me know. Haven't done too much fishing in my life. I mean, besides in our own pond when I lived in Missouri. So, yeah, there's the sun. Look at that, sunbeam coming down. Trying not to get you in the sunlight. That's cool. Okay, now I see the gentleman that's apparently he's fishing way over where we started. Well, I'll be darned. I think he's in the swimming area, and I think he's looking for like watches and stuff, maybe stuff that people have dropped in the water. I don't know. That's what it looks like from here. I'm still pretty far away from him. We won't bother him. So yeah, the sun's gonna come out. So you can see there's a sunbeam coming down. Trying to get it to where you can see it. Again, plenty of place to park here. There's a bobber. If I were fishing, I needed a bobber, I'd pick it up, but I don't. Excuse me. So I think I said it in yesterday's video, Stillhouse Hollow Part 1. If you're making a video, something I have learned, a lot of people will continue to watch them even though they can't see them very well. They might be a little shaky, they might be a little blurry. People will continue to watch them. What they can't and won't watch is when you make a video and they can't hear you. So that's why I have this like lavalier mic on me. So I'm hoping you can hear me. I've talked up, I don't yell, but I increase my volume the way I speak so that you can hear me over the crashing waves. So again, being a photographer, I like to come out here and take pictures of just that. Turn that black and white, that makes for a great picture sometimes. But yeah, a lot of people will continue to watch a video that's shaky, a little bit blurry. I mean, now if it's too shaky and it's, you know, you absolutely can't tell what the heck it is, yeah, they're not going to keep continuing to watch. But if they can't hear you, and I'm the same way, if I can't hear what people are saying in the video, I tend not to watch, because what's the point? You're here to, if you're watching it for any reason, it's to hear what they're saying. Here's one of those bricks that they were putting down. If you look at it just right, it could be an 8. Could be a B. If you look at it like that, you have that part there kind of like this, that would be a B. You could think up all sorts of things for it. Wow, the sun just really did come out. So we're going to come back over here where it kind of we're getting towards his boat, and we're not going to get near his boat. But if I can get near this bird, hopefully this bird doesn't take off. I'm not sure what kind of bird this is. I've seen a lot of these at the parks. Pardon me again. So he's eating on one of these carps. I didn't show you this. This right here is an ant hill. Don't step in those, you'll regret it. You'll have ants all up in your legs and in your, you won't, it's just not fun. So this is where they stopped putting his bricks. So it's like a wave break kind of thing. It keeps the waves from coming up too high. Yeah, we're getting a little chop here. Gonna try to sneak up on this bird, I guess. I would love to see this bird a little closer. He is eating on one of these carps. Has a red head. He's almost all black. His wings are kind of brownish. It's some sort of like vulture. Yeah, darn it, shoot. It's got a big wingspan, but I'll show you what he was eating on. Here's a probably one of his feathers on the ground. I'm not gonna pick it up. So here's one of those carps, but this one he was eating on was over here. So that's what that gentleman with the boat was doing. He's over by the fishing area. He's got a like a metal detector, and he's trying to find stuff that people have dropped in the water. There's his boat. We won't. We'll go that far, and we'll make a wide berth. So this is what that bird was eating on. Excuse me. But yeah, here's his boat. Pretty nice boat. We'll head up towards the car. I'm guessing that piece in the back is his anchor. Looks like almost like a downrigger, but it's probably an anchor. He jams it into the surf. I think what we're going to do is we're going to extend the monopod. So it's going to be kind of shaky, but we'll do a monopod. Is also good for a for a walking stick. We'll come back down closer to the water so you can hear it, and again, I'll just be quiet. Stillhouse Hollow Lake. Come on out and enjoy the lake. Sun's coming out. Great place to fish. Or just walk around. Make a video. We're gonna head back up to the truck. I call it a truck. That's what I call it. You're welcome to call it whatever you want when it's yours. I know a lot of people say it's an SUV. Well, it's a truck to me. Serves the same purpose as my my old truck. So there's one of those birds. He's probably waiting for me to get out of here so he can come back and gnaw in on some of that fish again. We'll oblige him and we'll head to the vehicle. Wow, look at that. I don't know if I can show you that or not. It's pretty. Very pretty bird for a scavenger bird. Yeah, he's just hovering over me. Okay, we're gonna see. He's definitely wanting to land where there he goes. Wow. I don't know if you saw that, but he kind of swooped down. And there's like a whole bunch of them over there. Yeah, we'll head back up to the vehicle. Again, swimming area. Not open right now. But that is definitely what this gentleman is doing. He has his metal detector out and he's trying to find stuff that people have lost while swimming. Not a bad idea. A lot of people lose watches, rings. I mean, you know, earrings. I don't know what else you could lose. Here's an old chair that fell apart. It's one thing I have noticed about the parks. There's a lot of trash. So I employ you. Saying that wrong. Ploy. I beg you, if you come down here with trash, please take it out with you. Don't leave it on the beach. Somebody else has to pick up your crap. You know. I think that's just wrong. Somebody else has to clean up after you, then maybe you shouldn't be down here. So I don't know if you can see it, but the buoy is right there, or it's out there somewhere. Might be able to get a little bit closer. I've put the monopod back down so I can stabilize it. So he's over there. I don't know if he's getting anything, but he's in waders. Step back a little bit so you can see a lot of the beach. There is a lot of deer scat, so they do come down here, they drink the water. So we'll go back up towards the truck or the vehicle here. And we will just, this is a view that you would have if you come down to the beach. You'd walk this way and here would be a view. So we'll do there's that gentleman's boat. It's looks like it's a lot further away than it is. It's not very far from me. Here's the walkway you'd get into. This is how you'd walk down. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Much better day today. Like I said, I enjoy doing these. If you haven't seen yesterday's, go ahead and watch it. It details the marina and kind of what you can do. So it's supposed to be basically what you can do at a park in Texas. Like I said, most people have seen parks before. I just get a kick out of coming and showing you what Texas offers as far as parks. So yeah, if you haven't seen yesterday's, it's called Stillhouse Hollow Lake Part 1, I believe. I'm Andy Stevenson. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and give me a subscribe or subscribe up. Hit that bell notification so you know what's coming up next, when there's the next video. And, you know, give me a comment if you want. I encourage everybody to comment. Hopefully they're all good comments. Please don't try to be stupid. I'm going to leave you, turn the camera around, and we'll leave you with some sounds of nature.